running back, is he leaning to the side he's running the ball to before the ball ever gets snapped? Now you get something like that on a coach. Like, man, every time he calls a pass play, he claps his hands before, yeah, send that,
Yeah.
Every time he calls a run play, he looks real mad and focused. Or every time he's about to do a fake punt, he looks nervous. Like, little shit like that will give you just a crazy advantage. And that's what the Patriots are about. They're always about getting those itty-bitty advantages.
Now, what do you think should be the...
If they're lip reading, which most coaches just cover their mouth. They cover their mouth when they call plays, but I'm sure there's some coaches out there that's out there just calling plays out loud.
What's the punishment?
Oh, I mean, what are they trying to do? Are they trying to find them? Are they trying to take draft picks again? I think this is one of those dudes they're repeat offenders. And I think everybody does this shit. But they're repeat offenders in the sense they keep getting caught. Yeah. You got to give them the max. So if the max is, owner gets fined $100K, coach gets fined $50K, and you're taking the draft pick away, okay.
Okay.
Because they do it, it's too often.
I'm with that. Yeah, you do it too much, you got to get...
Yeah, I feel like it can't be a slap on the wrist. You got to max them out. Whatever the fuck the max is, give it to them.
I agree with that. I can see that.
And then also, I feel like they should get the max too. Because this is the part that I feel like nobody's talking about. They recorded the Bengals. Like, at least record the Saints. Yeah. Like, record, the Chiefs. Like, the Chiefs probably make the most sense. Record the Chiefs. That's a team that, you're going to have the hardest problem with this year, probably, The Bengals?
The Bengals. You never know, man. Andy Dalton's slinging it right now. He won that
recording
game,
the sideline. Maybe they're recording bro. Oh, maybe that's what this is. Belichick records it and says, "Hey, you see all the shit these coaches are doing on the sideline? I bet that kid's not one of you motherfuckers doing that shit. Because look at these motherfuckers losing.
This is what a losing team looks
like. This is
what
a losing team looks like.
Okay, maybe you can swing it like that. That'd be horrible. But maybe you can swing it like that.
Yeah, I don't know what reason you record the Bengals.
No, not at all. No.
Actually, it just hit me. He probably records every team.
He got caught this time.
No. Yes, but he was recording every sideline. He has all the data he needs on Andy Reid as far as personality, ticks, and traits. Who does he not have? New coaches.
That's true.
Zach Taylor, new coach.
Maybe that's what
I'm going to need to see his mannerisms. I want to see what I'm up against. I know he's not going to be good, but I need to have this. So maybe next year he has a good squad. I know how he looks when he's calling these certain plays.
Okay.
So maybe that's what it is. He's doing some reconnaissance in that sense.
I can see that then.
Because recording the Bengals to win this year doesn't make any fucking sense.
No, not at all. You don't need that.
Yeah. That's a crazy reason to get fucking fined. All right. So we're done with that. Now we got two guys that kind of give me throwbacks. Yeah. Give me that throwback feel to the T.O. era, the Ocho Cinco era where you got those crazy receivers. And you're man, what's next, Yeah. Which one will tackle first, OBJ or AB? Why is this all acronyms and shit?
Let's get AB out the way.
All right, AB out the way. AB's been. I think the schizophrenic is probably the best way to explain how he's acting on social media.
Something's going on,
bro. There's been times I've been rooting for this guy. He seems real sorry. He's apologizing to the Patriots. He's apologizing to Robert Kraft in person. Tom Brady. Oh, he even said something about the Steelers. I'm sorry. Let down my fans. He seems like he's maturing and he's learning. All right, cool.
No, he's not.
He hasn't been convicted in any court. Give him a shot. And then you see him come out and it's just doing goofy shit. He's been on some goofy shit for the past, 2-3 days now?
Yeah. He's doing all kinds of shit. He
went
on live and he was like, yo, free to go.
For a minute straight.
For a minute straight, he just said free to go.
Free to go.
Well, he wasn't free. He asked to be free, and the Raiders freed him.
They freed him. He was happy about that at the time.
Now he doesn't want to be free. Now he wants to be free from something else. Free from freedom.
Yeah.
And so he's already weird for that shit.
Yeah.
Now he's calling the NFL racist.
Wow.
So that he was just like, yo, you know what? I still ain't got a job. Y'all racist.
And his whole point about the racism, because to me, if you're going to bring up some accusations of racism, let's see some proof, right?
Yeah.
I'd rather you bring some proof. So he's like, y'all racist because y'all don't want me to succeed, so y'all banning me from the league. All right, cool, let's prove it. So he does try to prove it. He says there are people in the NFL with domestic. He said white people. There are white people in the league with domestic violence charges, and they're still playing. And then he proceeds to, in the probably one of the greatest snitching moments of all time. Probably since I can't even think of a bigger snitch moment right off the top of my head. And one of the greatest snitch moments in Twitter he pulls out a rap sheet
Yeah.
of at least, I don't know, 20, 30 players.
Yeah.
Their charges, and guys, I think everybody on that list except for one person is on the active roster right now. And I'm talking about everything from speeding, driving without a license, to domestic violence. And it showed what position they played, who the player was, what team they played for, and their charge. He's like, look, they're all playing. But funny thing is that most of those players were black. So it's like, like, what is it, man?
Which is crazy to me, because if you feel like, you know what, yo, look at this. They're doing me dirty. This is wrong. If you get on a team, how are your teammates going to look at you? Bro, you can't fix that. You're not even on a team, and you've ruined your shot at having a good locker room.
I feel like that may be literally the worst thing he did.
Yeah. You get to a locker room and you're like, yo, watch what you do around this motherfucker, because if shit goes bad for him, he's grabbing at everybody on his way down.
I remember this happened with an NBA player. He was a rookie for the Lakers. I can't remember his name. He doesn't play there anymore. Damn, they shipped him off. Anyway, the whole scenario was that I guess he was recording
Swaggy
Nick
B.
Young. Yeah, he was recording Nick Young talking about like fucking other women while he was involved with Iggy Azalea.
That was
like 3 years ago.
Was that D'Angelo Russell?
It was D'Angelo Russell. That's what it was.
D'Angelo Russell. Well, shout out to D'Angelo Russell. He's balling out. But
yeah.
Maybe you should have recorded that.
Yeah. Like it's. And I remember how people said, like, yo, he'll never be trusted in the locker room again.
Yeah.
Now, luckily, he has recovered some.
Yeah.
A lot, actually, because of his play on the court. Mm-hmm. But initially, it was like, bro, you can't trust this guy. You can't talk to this guy. Like, because he's doing shit like that. I get he's a kid, and he don't maybe understand the status quo. But that's all excuses AB can't get. He's 31.
He's been in the league for 9 years.
Been in the league for 9 years.
You know how shit's supposed to roll.
You gonna put somebody's rap sheet, like a whole bunch of motherfuckers' rap sheet online to say that the NFL is racist and that's why you don't have a job?
So
like, that's crazy.
At least for every person he put out there, every team he can't go to.
Right.
So
and there's a lot of
32 teams because
there's a lot
he
of
can't
teams.
Go to that motherfucker.
I saw Leonard Fournette. He retweeted it. And he just put the laughing emojis and then called him Massive Splinter, like, you know, saying he's a big rat.
Yo, it's I don't know where you come off thinking that this is your way back.
Way back in, yeah.
This is like some Kaepernick shit, like some Kaepernick level sabotage type shit.
Oh yeah, like self-sabotage type
self-sabotage shit. Like, hey, don't be scared. Come get me. Y'all scared.
Tell your owners y'all scared.
Y'all racist. And y'all got a bunch of criminals on your team. Here, I'll show you.
Wow.
And he's like, I'm innocent until proven guilty. Y'all ain't got no charges on me, but you got charges on them. And I could see his point, but he went around it. He went about it the complete wrong way.
I want to know what he thought was going to happen because I'm thinking of all the possible scenarios. So I'm like, oh, okay, maybe he thinks like, hey, I'm going to do some justice shit here. Like, if I can't play, these dudes should be playing because they got – what if all the NFL owners are like, oh, shit, AB is correct. Let's cut these guys. How you going to feel about that? You get 30 dudes cut.
They're going to show up at his house. These motherfuckers ain't got nothing to play for no more. They got a reason to be nice. No, they're going to show up at his fucking house and beat his shit in.
And then the other outcome is he shows the NFL their hypocrisy.
Yeah.
And they said, oh, shit, he's right. And then we're going to sign him.
Let's get him on the team. But then that locker room dynamic is shot.
But even then, the NFL don't like that dirty laundry exposed.
Yeah,
so you just expose the dirty laundry. You think they'll be like, oh, yeah.
You're right.
All right.
We do that.
Yeah.
Here you go. Come back.
Delete that tweet. You can come play for the Chiefs.
AV fucked up.
Yeah, he fucked up.
He fucked up. What a dummy.
Yeah.
It ain't happening. It ain't happening this year, and who knows if it happens ever the fuck again.
Dude, I felt like he was going to get signed next year for sure. I feel like it was way too late. I think the idea of bringing him in because people kept saying bring him into a playoff team right now and let him make a playoff run. The only way that works is if you're only planning on him being an impact in the Super Bowl because it's going to take a few weeks for him to get, acclimated to the team.
Yeah.
To the quarterback, to the routes, to the system. So you're not bringing them in to be like, oh, cool.
Unless you're one of the teams that already had him.
Yeah, if you're the Steelers and you already he knows your playbook. I don't know what he knows about New England's playbook. I know they just threw the ball at him. The one game he was there, they just threw the ball at him a lot.
Maybe. I mean, at this point, Tom would just be like, bro, get open, I'll find you.
Yeah. And I think that worked in the season. That for sure
ain't working. Playoffs,
they ain't working in playoffs. You know why? Defense. You're playing the best defenses.
Okay,
that's why all these quarterbacks, when you watch like Mahomes in the playoffs, like, oh shit, this dude for 250 yards in the playoffs. That's crazy.
Yeah,
because he's playing against the best defenses now.
Yeah,
this happens to everybody.
You got a cupcake schedule no more.
So now all of a sudden you got some dude that's out here just running routes any way he wants to, and the quarterback ain't never thrown the ball to him.
Tom Brady got his hand out, drawing plays in his hand, in the palm of his hand.
I don't think it's gonna work.
And do this.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work, man. You gotta be a well-oiled machine.
He's fucked.
Yeah.
He definitely did not help his case.
All right, so next diva receiver.
Who's the next one?
If AB is T.O., we'll talk about
Talk about Ocho?
We'll talk about Ocho, which is OBJ.
I don't even know if this is Ocho at this point. OBJ is apparently, now, I don't know if they have proof, but they said during the month of November, when he played teams, he would tell these motherfuckers, hey, come get me.
Come get me. Come sign me.
Which is basically, I got to get the hell out of Cleveland. These motherfuckers are not winning the Super Bowl like we thought we were. We're not good. This ain't it. And apparently during the month of November, they played the 49ers,
Yeah.
the Seahawks, and the Patriots.
Those are all great places for him to go.
Now, if they played the Bengals, the Jets, and the Cardinals, and they were like, yo, OBJ is telling these people to come get him, you'd be like, for what? That doesn't even make any sense. But you can kind of make sense for him to go to the Patriots,
Yeah.
the Seahawks, or the 49ers.
Yeah.
They all lack a receiver.
Yeah.
I could definitely see how these people would be like, you know what? OBJ said he wanted to come to this motherfucker.
Yeah.
You might make a play for that man.
I feel like if I was an owner, I would actually sign him because I feel like him, as much of a diva as he is, I feel like if you're winning and you get him to rock enough, he'll be all right.
As long as you keep him happy.
Yeah, I feel like he'd be all right.
The payoff is way better than what you may deal with if he throws a fit on your sideline.
Yeah. Now, see, that's the difference between going back to the old NFL. My favorite receiver, T.O. That is the difference between some of these diva receivers and T.O. T.O. is a cancer when your locker room is doing good and when it's doing bad.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, it doesn't matter your success.
Yeah.
He's out there trying to get the rock, and you're going to throw it to him. He's calling your quarterback gay.
Mm-hmm.
He's saying, hey, this dude threw up in the huddle. Like, he's always just doing stuff like that. I haven't heard that from OBJ.
No.
Actually, this whole season seemed like he's kept his mouth relatively closed until this past week, where they asked him where he was going to be in the future.
He said, "Who knows?" type of shit.
Yeah, and the obvious thing is, hey, I want to play in Cleveland, and you just say that shit and keep it moving.
Yeah.
Why would you ask me that? I'm here. My contract's here. I like being here.
He was like, "Who knows where I'm gonna be?
Yeah,
we'll see." Type of shit. Like,
yeah, that's obviously I don't want to be here.
But I mean, if OBJ's winning, he's dancing, he's being nice to fans, he's balling out of control. So fuck it. Send him to a team that doesn't lose very much. You got the Seahawks, you got the Patriots. Send him to a team that's fucking playing lights out. The 49ers.
He would love to play for Seattle. Because their receivers do choreographed dances.
Yeah.
Pete Carroll has that college atmosphere where he brings in celebrities during the offseason camps.
I think he would. He's already said that he is in love with Tom Brady.
Yes. Yeah.
So I feel like
he basically sucked Tom Brady's dick in midfield after the game.
If he had a chance to play for Tom Brady, I don't see how he turns that down.
Yeah, I don't think he would.
And if the Patriots are okay with going after Antonio Brown, there's nothing that stops them from going after
Antonio
OBJ.
Net on your back Brown,
If they're like, we can handle AB, there's no way in hell they can't handle OBJ.
Yeah, AB is definitely the bigger cancer by a mile.
Yeah, and you get way more talent with OBJ. I mean, I feel like when you get the route running, I'm giving AB.
I feel like they are super close, but there's one difference. I've never seen AB nut up like in big games and drop balls, and I've seen that from OBJ. Yeah. And I've seen it a few times, not like a one-time thing. He just didn't have his hands with him. It actually happens a lot. Like, you throw the ball really high, and it's out of bounds, and he got to lean back and grab it with one hand. He all money. He gonna catch that more than anybody. Sometimes you hit him in his hands, and he ain't catching it. I've never seen that from AB.
That's true. AB's
so I feel like
glue on his hands.
I feel like AB is the dude that, if you could pick one, talent-wise, you'd pick an AB.
I feel like for the home run sake, I might take OBJ though.
AB fast as fuck, bro.
Is he?
Yeah.
Motherfucker ain't played in a year. Is he?
He rested up.
He been burning pizza boys. I ain't worried about that. Everybody looks fast against the guy that just pulled off the fucking sidewalk.
Now, if you're talking about future, I mean, one's fucking, I don't know, OBJ is 125, the other one's 31.
Yeah.
So, AB.
You get more out of OBJ. I mean, hopefully the Patriots are thinking about their future and going to get a new quarterback here soon.
Yeah.
And then what better way to bring up your young quarterback than with the best receiver in football, one of the best receivers in football right now? I don't see how you lose in that situation.
Oh, you can. You know why?
Why?
We're watching it happen right now. We got a young quarterback, and they got the two of the best receivers in the league, and that shit is not working.
The problem with that is they hyped this shit up too
much.
Oh,
bad, bro.
They saw a little bit of Baker Mayfield, and they were like, oh, this motherfucker's the GOAT
he's
right now.
the
He's
next
Brett
one.
Favre. He's
all day.
he's Drew